it's Margaret and I am here with an announcement. I have been thinking a lot about things that I want to do on this channel. I've got a couple of things that I'm kind of considering, but one of the things that I know I'm going to be starting is a little video series called Read the Book. You're sitting there going, Margaret, this is a BookTube channel. Of course we're reading the book. What Read the Book is going to be is it is in reference to that infamous gif from the Melissa McCarthy movie that all of us readers pull out every time a movie producer, director, writer, anyone involved with the movie becoming a book messes something up. Don't get me wrong, this is not going to be a completely negative series. You guys know me. I don't like to rag on stuff. I don't like to be negative. I do reviews about my favorite books. Basically, what Read the Book is going to be is I am going to read a book, and then I'm going to watch the movie, and I'm going to compare the two. For every book-movie duo that I do this with, I will be talking about how the movie diverged from the book. I'll be discussing why I think they made those changes from the book if there are some obvious reasons, and then I'm going to go into what I think the book did well and what I think the movie did well. Nice, rounded discussion. I know I used to be a huge stickler for it has to be exactly like the book every single time, like you cannot deviate. And then I read a very nice blog article by Allie Carter. I will try and find it and link below when she was discussing the possibility of her Heist Society series being a movie. She talked about the fact in there that they were thinking about aging up the main characters who are in their mid to late teens in the series, but they were going to age them up to the early 20s, and how that expanded the acting pool and all that, and that she was more concerned that they got the spirit of the book right than that they got every single tiny detail right, and that drastically changed how I look at books becoming movies. Now, obviously, there are some things that if it's in the book, you really should keep it. Hi, Peeta's mechanical leg. We're very sorry we didn't get to see you in the movies. But that aside, I just wanted to sit down and talk about books and movies. The first book that I'm going to be doing is Howl's Moving Castle, because I love both the book and the movie. So I figured, why not start off with something positive? I will be talking about stuff all the way from The Hunger Games, to Aragon, to Pride and Prejudice, to The Hate U Give, to Little Women. Like, just if it's a book that's been made into a movie, I will probably be covering it at some point. This could take a while though, guys, so have some patience with me. But if you have any that you think would be fantastic for me to go over, go ahead and drop them down in the comments. There's no order that I'm going to be doing them in at this point, but I figure if there are some that you guys are more interested in, that might bump them up higher on the list. One note, I will not be doing, just because of stuff that's come out about the authors, and you can Google it if you want to. I'm not going to get into that here, but I will not be covering any of Daniel Handler, who is also known as Lemony Snicket, or Jay Asher's stuff. I know those have both been made into very successful Netflix TV shows. I have just chosen I'm not going to reread their work. I am no longer going to support those authors, at least at this point in time. I might do some other TV shows, like I watched The 100 and they have a new book coming out, so I might just reread the whole series. I don't know. It'll depend on how long the TV series is and how many books are in the series. It's one thing to do Pride and Prejudice and watch the BBC version of Pride and Prejudice. It's another thing to be doing The 100 and have to go rewatch all 6 seasons. Five seasons. We're getting a season 6, but there are 5 seasons. The reason I am doing this announcement video and not just jumping in is I wanted to give some of y'all the chance to pick up some of the books that I'm going to be reading if that intrigues you. Now, I don't know how often I am going to be making these videos. I'm aiming for once a month because I can that seems reasonable. Some of the longer ones, I might have to take a little more time. I mean, at some point, I'll probably tackle Les Mis. At some point. I've read it. It's fantastic. And listen, if you like Les Mis and you have not read the book, you need to read the book. There's so much. Sorry, I'm not going to read it, but there's so much that you don't get watching the movie or the musical. So, I haven't actually seen the movie, but in the musical. The first book I will be covering, I've already shown you. It's Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones. I love the book. I love the movie. So I will be reading this in June and watching the movie. I'm planning on doing this first. Well, I guess this is the first episode, but I'm planning on doing this next episode the 3rd week of June, which is sometime between June 18th and June 24th. If you want to keep updated on my reading progress and when episodes are going to be coming out and where I am in the process, you can always follow me on Twitter or Instagram. Those are both at the word nerd with a 3 in nerd instead of an E. I talk about books and writing every day on both of those, so there will be some updates about where I am in the progress and when I'm starting stuff. And to make sure that you don't miss an episode of Read the Book, make sure that you subscribe either right there, that little red button, or make sure that you subscribe subscribe to my blog, which I will have on the screen as well. I talk about reading and writing there. That's where I do my monthly wrap-ups and where I talk about my own personal writing projects. We're in a special place right now, me and my writing projects. We're in a very special place. If I was married to it, we'd be in counseling. Yeah. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys later when we will talk about more wordy, nerdy things. Bye!